Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my preliminary favorites for Miss Grand International 2021. Wow, I can't believe we are now into the preliminaries. I mean, it was just a few days ago that we were into arrival and now we're here. We're almost to the preliminaries. So it's going to be in a few days from now and I'm so excited because it's going to be the make it or break it moment for many of the contestants because it will determine who will make it and who will not. And based on everything that I have seen, from the arrival to all the events, sashing ceremony, welcome ceremony, and the latest, the best in swimsuit competition, I have picked my current top 20 favorites based on everything that we've seen. Again, these are my top 20 preliminary favorites. So I'm super excited and I'm hoping that these ladies will deliver come preliminaries. So let's check it out and let's see if we share the same list of favorites. I'm so excited to talk about my top 20 because I love everyone on this list. Starting with my number 20, CUBA, Geysel Vaillant. Her performance in Best in Swimsuit have given me the full trust that she can also dominate the preliminaries, and that's the major reason why she's here. My number 19 goes to Germany, Luisa Victoria Malz. I won't be surprised if this woman gets a spot in the finals. I mean, she already caught my attention before with her stunning face, but she impressed me even more with her walk and performance during the swimsuit competition. My number 18 goes to India, Manika Sheokand. I'm very happy with her swimsuit performance. It was good, although I truly preferred my top 10 choices even more. Having said that, if she would give a much stronger performance in the preliminaries, she would be a possible shoe-in in the semifinals. But I wanted her to give a performance that is worthy of being in the top spot, not just a performance good enough for top 10 or top 20. So because there are two different type of performers. A performers who give a performance that is just enough for the next cut, or a performance that will be considered as one of the best performances. And I want Manika to aim for that recognition or spot. Number 17 goes to Ecuador, Andrea Aguilera. I super love Ecuador and she's got a stunning face and lovely personality, but her swimsuit was a little bit disappointing. Her poses are quite unsure and I would love to see some more polishing on the walk. And we still have days before the preliminaries and I really hope that she can work everything out because I see huge potentials in her to do well. My number 16 goes to Mexico, Mariana Macias. She reminds me of last year's of 2020 edition Miss Grand Mexico, Angela Yuriar. I mean, they are both beautiful and they deliver great on stage, but I feel like something's missing. I have to admit that she is good, she can walk, she's got a great body, but I need to feel the impact of her performance. And I don't know about you, but the way she introduced herself, the way she begins her performance during the swimsuit round where she flipped her entire body and her hair, I'm not really a huge fan of that. But hopefully she will deliver in the prelims because, I mean, look at that face, super beautiful. Number 15 goes to Thailand, Indy Johnson. I have to give it to Indy. When it comes to walk alone, when it comes to figure alone, she definitely is one of the best. But when it comes to the aura, to the performance, and to the overall aura of the way she delivered her performance, I don't know, but it was a little bit dry to me. Especially the facial expressions that I'm seeing are very similar all throughout, but we'll see because she's got so many magic tricks and so many cards to play in the preliminaries. She's done that in her national pageant, so I'm still positive that she will deliver and will bring a huge surprise in the prelims and in the finals as well because we know that she's going to make it no matter what. Number 14 goes to Vietnam, Nguyen Thuc Toi Tien. Her energy and walk during the swimsuit round was okay to me. I think there were too many extra movements which I didn't like that much. However, just based on the walks, figure, and beauty, she's easily a top 20 material. My number 13 goes to the Dominican Republic. Stephanie Medina, another strong performer on the runway with her swimsuit performance, and I am sure that she'll crack the top 20. But if she wows us in the prelims, she might actually be a spoiler to go as far as top 10. And if she can speak, she might even go up to the top 5. So she's definitely someone to watch out for. So we are keeping an eye on her. My number 12 goes to Malaysia. Lishalliny Kanaran. She's definitely one of Malaysia's best when it comes to this competition. Super beautiful. She knows how to perform on stage, and also she's well styled all throughout. If there's something that I would like her to change, I want her to be consistently strong when she's on the runway. Because when she walked out, there are definitely some strong points in her walk, but there are also moments where she's losing the momentum a little bit, and I'm hoping to see a consistent performance from her from beginning until she reaches the end of the runway and until she exits. Because if she does, well, that's the consistency that we wanted to see from her. Okay? My number 11 goes to Guatemala. Maria Jose Sazo, one of the candidates that I can really see going far. I actually received some questions why she wasn't on my best in swimsuit list. Well, she can actually walk, and that's one of her strengths, and I have to give her that. It was good, but I wasn't really wowed that much, and I would love to see a performance. If you have been watching and following my live reaction, I really love a candidate that would make me wow while they are performing. And sadly, while watching Guatemala, I didn't have that moment, and I feel bad because I really believe that her walk was good. I just didn't feel that wow moment while watching her. So hopefully, I'll be able to see that in the preliminaries and in the finals too. Let's now go to my top 10. Starting with my number 10, the Philippines. Samantha Panlilio, one of her strongest points coming into the preliminaries is her confidence and her being a strong speaker overall. I think her walk was kind of decent and strong as well, but with so many heavy competition, she really needs to make sure to leave an impact in her performances. Also, one of her turns, there was a little bit of edgy situation. I know she's good in her walk, she has improved on it, but if she could give a more polished and clean performance, then I would be very, very happy for her. My number 9 goes to Costa Rica. Adriana Moya, I'm so happy to see her deliver very well in this competition. She's also one of my wish list to go very far. She can walk, and we have seen that during the swimsuit round. I just wanted her to work on her presence, give some more spark, and most importantly, be memorable. Give a performance that will make the judges remember you. Number 8 goes to Nigeria. Patience Christopher. Nigeria was stunning and impressive ever since arrival. She has always looked well styled and well polished. Her silhouette and styling during the swimsuit competition was one of my favorite. But also, I didn't like some awkward moves and gestures during the swimsuit competition. Something that she did. Hopefully she'll eliminate those because she actually got a great physique and her overall look was just mind-blowing. I see her going as far as top 10, and if she delivers a cleaner and stronger performance, I think she could even crack the top 5. I mean, it's a possibility for her. I mean, just look at her during the performance. I mean, she's just amazing. So loved her face also, super fierce and gorgeous at the same time. So Nigeria, do well in the preliminaries. My number 7 goes to Colombia. Mariana Jaramillo. Colombia is one of my favorites. I mean, she's got one of the best faces in the competition, and I would be happy if she also do well in the finals. I didn't put her in my best in swimsuit list because I wanted her to be sure of her actions. There was a part where she tried to shook her body. That was a little bit awkward because it feels like it wasn't a full force movement. It wasn't, I mean, I'm not sure how to express it, but it just wasn't that convincing to me. So if she really wanted to execute something, make sure to do it with impact and full force and confidence, and make sure it doesn't look awkward as well. I mean, she's super beautiful. She's got a great figure. I also love her walk. I just wanted her to be sure of whatever actions that she'll do in the preliminaries. I mean, practicing is also okay so that she could be able to see if it works or not. But nevertheless, I have her on my number 7, and I believe that if she delivers in the prelims, she could even go to my top 5 in the final prediction because I just love her. Number 6 goes to Venezuela. Vanessa Coelho. still remains as one of the strongest and consistent contender in the competition. I think she can easily dominate all rounds of the competition, which involves walking on the runway, because that's her strength. And I'm leaving her at the top 6 as of right now, because if this is the finals already, if she could surpass the speech round, then she's going all the way to the top 5. My number 5, let's now go to my top 5. Starting with my number 5, Puerto Rico. Viviane Diaz Arroyo, she gave one of the cleanest and solid runway performances during the swimsuit, and that's already given. But what I truly appreciate about her is that it's her consistency in the entire competition. From the time she arrived at Thailand, performing in all different events and performing in different rounds of the competition, I mean, she never failed to impress all of us. And she's one of the candidates that I am 101% sure to deliver in the preliminaries. My number 4 goes to Paraguay. Jimena Sosa, one of my favorites, not only to do well, but to also win. I'm already happy to know and see that she can dominate the runway performances with her energy, strong walk, beauty, and personality. I have heard her speak, but I'm not sure yet on how strong she is when it comes to random question and interviews. That's still something that I'm looking forward to. But as what I've said before, if she's also that good when it comes to these random interviews, random questions, then Paraguay is going to take home their second crown. Number 3 goes to Brazil. Lorena Rodriguez. After following Brazil's entire journey and heading into the preliminaries, I am now more confident of Brazil's sure top 5 spot. And when she does, she can dominate the interview because she can speak English very, very fluently and very well. We already know that she can deliver on stage after her performance in the Best in Swimsuit competition. So right now, she is clearly an extreme threat to the competition, to win this competition. My number 2 goes to Indonesia. Sophia Rogan. After everything that I've seen from her stage performance, her beauty, her confidence, her energy, and her ability to speak well, I think majority of us who are following Miss Grand International, regardless on which country you're from, I believe majority of us have Indonesia on the list. Not because it's Indonesia, but simply not because of their sash in the pageant, because we know that Indonesia is a strong country in the pageant, but simply because Sophia Rogan is clearly one of the strong competitors in this batch. She's just a solid, strong contender, and for someone like her who is as young as 19, she's actually quite impressive. So I'm excited for her, and I'm hoping to see her slay the preliminaries. But heading into the preliminaries, my current number 1, and I'm so excited for this, my current number 1 for pre-preliminary for Miss Grand International 2021 goes to South Africa. Jan Van Dam. If you have been following my reviews of the activities of Miss Grand, I have been very vocal at how much South Africa has impressed me, and I'm pretty sure that she also impressed many of you who is watching right now. Now, before seeing the preliminary performances, she is my current bet to win so far. She's just beyond stunning, surprisingly superb on stage, and I would be very, very, very happy if South Africa go all the way for the win. I mean, we don't have winners of Miss Grand International yet from the African region. I mean, of course, Abina, she's from Ghana, but she represented the United States. I mean, we wanted a winner this time who is wearing a sash from the African region. And if that would happen, I believe South Africa could do well. Then it's interesting because Nigeria is also a strong contender, but right now I'm really betting on South Africa. So Jan Van Dam, do not disappoint us. Do well in the preliminaries and do it. Okay, so here are my current top 20 pre-preliminary favorites, and I'm super excited for the preliminary competition, and we'll be watching all together. So who are your favorites? Your reaction, please, on the entire ranking, the entire top 10, and the entire top 5. And is your favorite on the list? So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines. Hi! I am so sorry. Let me just go ahead and interrupt you a little bit. Please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram account, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also if you wanted to support my channel, you can do so through this. Okay? Please don't forget.